So I'm here to answer the question that nobody asked. Can somebody who goes out and buys new tools, buys some plywood, construct a quality cabinet like you see all these people on YouTube do? Well, I have some new tools, brand new. I have the plywood. Time to try. I have YouTube, what should go wrong?
Man, everyone on YouTube seems to think building cabinets is so easy, but I never see anyone doing it for the first time. So here we go.
Aside from me making a colossal mess, did not explore or figure out how to get the dust collection working on the Evolution track saw, so that's my bad. It's everywhere. Aside from that, reasonably optimistic. It's going more or less like the videos. I've got my two sides cut, all the shelves, top and bottom, and all the pocket holes cut. So, onwards. 2 hours. 2 hours from stack of plywood to basic frame, basic layout. I'm putting my beer brewing equipment on the first shelf, hockey sweaters on the second shelf, miscellaneous car stuff on the third, cabinet at the top. It's a big guy, but he's going to fill up this corner here. And to get a store-bought cabinet of this size, of quality hardwood, quality wood, 1,000 or more. Welcome to Canada. So far, so good. Onwards. Start of day 2. Yesterday I did 2 to 3 hours. I got the basic frame built, all the required shelving in, a couple of the braces. I had the video on repeat in front of me. I was listening to it. I had to refer back to it a few times for some details. Initial thoughts were, this was not that difficult, with the caveat, I haven't put doors on it. I don't know how square it is yet. And also I've noticed, I know I was using the right size of pocket holes. I've not done pocket holes many times before, but I got the screw tips are poking through, so I don't know if I went in on the wrong angle or wrong size screw, but 3/4 inch plywood, my manual said 1 1/4 inch pocket hole screw, and that's what I've got. So what gives? Onwards. So the video is making framed cabinets. I've opted for frameless, so a bit of Googling tells me I need to do a lot of this. Another first. But yeah, there's a lot of exposed. It makes sense, even though I was hoping to find the answer that I didn't need to and the doors would cover it, and lazy me said I was hoping, denied. Gotta do it. Edge banding, all done. Actually turned out really nice. I had a router in the closet that I hadn't used. I bought it for a single project a long time ago and haven't used it since. And I used a flush bit to just peel off the edge, and it was done in no time. So that looks good. That is done. Happy. Next. Measured. The width. What am I gonna say? 28 7/8, and according to the door video I just watched, I want to subtract 3/8 for 1/8 inch reveal, 1/8 inch reveal, and 1/8 in the middle. So we're down to 28.5. So that's what we're gonna do. Ready to roll. The trim on the outside of the doors has been attached, glued, and is now weighed down by a variety of miscellaneous tools and objects. My next step, a little bit out of order, I'm going to try to fit the hinges and make sure everything lines up before I complete the trim of the doors, just in case I need to shave down the doors to a smaller size or make modifications because I don't know what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. Until tomorrow.
Okay, update. After some fighting with the hinges, I've made a few realizations. If I were to do it again, I would not do the reveal. I would go full overlay. And I don't know why I didn't do that. I just didn't understand enough about the hinges, yada yada. The video said do a reveal. I followed that, and here we are. Anyway, it doesn't look terrible if I were to do it again. Second, when you adjust the hinges to account for the reveal, it also, in addition to moving it this way, it also brings it this way. Now, there is a little bit of an adjustment to set it back further, but it still leaves you with a beefy gap in the side, exacerbated by this plywood is actually bowed right here between these two hinges. So, because down here it's not so bad. I can live with this. That looks kind of normal. But up here, I can see the bow. So what I'm going to do right here between these two is add another hinge that'll pull it in, I'm thinking. And I wasn't sure if 3 hinges is probably enough, but I have a 10 pack, so extra hinge, why not? Aside from that, I kind of like it now. It's looking okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint it or stain it or what. This is going to have a drop down with that lifts up with little pistons. The stuff I only use every 6 months on the car is going to stay up here. Hockey sweaters, maybe hang a little bit of hockey gear here. And my electric brew kettle and fermenter are going to live down here when I'm not making beer, instead of just sitting out in the open in the basement. Overall, I'm thinking not too shabby, but you tell me where I'm wrong. There has been much progress. The cabinet is pretty much together, and I'm awaiting, I'm gonna stain it and then seal it. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna paint it white. That is the plan. I've been test fitting it into the corner that it's going to live. It is plumb, the wall is not. I struggled, but made a reasonably tight fitting filler strip. Like it. The water supply for the outdoor hose through the garage in the front of the house was very inconveniently behind the cabinet. So it's going to feed a hose down through the bottom of the cabinet and then out through the toe kick here, and then the hose lives over there on the hook. This is just to hide that. Basically, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I thought it was going to look too big. It is not. And I took all my scrap wood offcuts and made a shoebox. Because apparently this woodworking stuff is not that hard. Not too shabby. From a distance, fits right in. Enormous amount of storage. Love that. Was not really difficult to build whatsoever. I'm quite happy with how it went. It is as simple as it looked. Someone with zero woodworking experience put this together in not a lot of time. And I'm kind of impressed. I'm happy. However, caveats. It's not perfect, and I'll tell you why. I mean, the box is fine. The box is square. It's plumb on the wall. There's 3 tap cons holding it to the wall. It's never going anywhere. Love it. I'm gonna put a bar here so I can hang stuff. Gonna put some homebrew equipment down here. Love it. Some stuff I don't touch very often for the car to go up here. Beautiful. The finishing. The finishing was the problem. Well, aside from warped, you can probably see the door has a little bit of a hockey stick action in it, but I couldn't figure out a way to fix that. The finishing was the problem. It is winter in Canada. It is very cold in here. This garage is heated, so it's about 15 degrees in here right now. It's not bad. However, as the stain went on fine, stain went on beautifully. Love it, love it. The polyacrylic didn't dry evenly, and it gooped up, and maybe some glue or something. The biggest problem, I'm probably going to revisit in the future because it's going to drive me nuts, is if you catch the light just right up here, you can see an area where I had tried to sand it and repair it. So I actually had to sand off the trim completely, restain, re-polyacrylic, and it's perfect the second time. Love it. But I skipped this middle section because I thought, well, we're going to save some time and effort, and it didn't work. Just try to get the light there. It looks horrible when you get up close, but fixable. Door comes off, sanding paper, stain, polyacrylic again. It's just a pain. I can't be bothered with it. I'm gonna wait for warmer weather. Done.